Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Getcha Congress podcast today. My name is Ben Churchhouse, and I'm joined by Skender. Ivan is currently the Chief Digital Officer for A1. He has nearly 20 years of experience in commercial and business development roles in IT and telecommunications. At A1, he has a strong focus on building digital capabilities in business transformation, as well as enabling people and culture for an agile organization. He'll be joining us at the Getcha Congress this year in Nice in the AI and digital track, where he'll be presenting a session entitled Shaping the People and Workforce of the Future, the A1 Journey Towards Digital and Agile Transformation. So firstly, thank you for joining me this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for hosting me.
Not a problem. So I'd like to start off with a question about the A1 journey. So for our listeners, and of course for myself, could you please explain to us a little bit more about how the organization has begun this transformation and perhaps some of the key milestones along the way?
Okay, so A1, we are a telco operator present in 7 European markets, headquartered in Vienna, and I'm running digital, HR, and communication units in Croatia and Macedonia. We, as A1 Group and A1 Croatia subsidiary, actually decided 3 years ago that we will start our digital transformation program and actually a new journey how actually to start transforming telco operator to become a guide for a digital world to our clients, society, and employees. So actually we enabled the 3 tracks. We said we need to change the digital experience to our customers because actually global companies like Facebook, Google's, Airbnb's are changing the experience on the screen which customers expect. So they are expecting this as well from a telco operator. Another big story was how we should digitalize our operations to remove the repetitive manual task to be more digital, automatized, supported by analytics and artificial intelligence. And last, and actually the most important, how to change the mindset and bring the skills to be ready for the digital world. And actually this last one was our big focus, enabling traditional telco organization to actually build capabilities and the skills for the future.
And one of the things that's obviously a key ingredient in this transformation is building agility. And it's one of those terms that gets overused and thrown around a lot these days. So just to the organization, what does agility in this context mean? What is the goal of agility for your organization?
Since the world is becoming more and more unknown and unpredicted, and technologies are popping up so fast, we actually became aware that we need to bring new capabilities faster into the organization, enabling the people to learn, to try, to fail, and if it works, scale fast, new technologies, enabling our customers the latest features and experiences. With this, actually, we started exhaustive transformation program, how this agility should be embraced. So we did numerous initiatives in the company. First, we redesigned our campus. So actually, we completely removed the offices and says all the management is very close to people, sitting together with the people. All the rooms, we created them into the Agile rooms. So actually all the Agile project teams could have their own rooms where they would have their backlogs, have their ceremonies, how to enable fast execution of the projects. On top, we brought inspiration to the organization, cooperation with the startups, entrepreneurs, influencers, tech and thought leaders that would inspire and bring technology and the knowledge to our people, sometimes bringing as a partner, sometimes bringing as a new generation with the new skills. And third, is actually changing the mindset in the company. So actually we initiated something what we are very proud of, and it's empowering ideas, our intrapreneurial program, where actually all the employees could become intrapreneurs inside the company, developing the new technologies and being actually removed from their job to develop the new things. With this, actually, we nicely focus that we focus company and make it a fast execution in uncertain world of digital technologies.
And is there anything so far in this process that has been greatly surprising to you?
There were like a couple of things. First, we were very afraid of the management. We thought management will be offended and blocking because they are losing offices, status symbols, and they are more becoming like ordinary employees. And this was a very positive surprise how management become open. Second is we balanced inflow of the new skills and the mindset in the company by partnering with the tech startups, by bringing the new generation to a company born after 85 that are digital natives. And third, create the upskilling and cross-skilling model where actually we saw big wish of the people who are in our company for years that they become open to learning the new things. So actually everything that we thought it will be a bottleneck, actually people embrace it extremely positively because we transferred the message in a way that actually this is your investment in your knowledge and career for the future. Of course, we had negative surprises. In example, some people thought this is more like a startup environment, not structured, and some people really said, I need to work in a traditional structured company and I'm not ready to change. And there were some very good guys, there were some not very good guys, but yes, some people didn't want to adapt. Additionally, another interesting story was that actually scaling Agile massively is extremely demanding. It's good that you can scale it to a 10% of the company. And this is where we are now. Scaling it to a 50% of the company in a traditional 2,000 employees organization is now a next big challenge. Because some parts of the organization are opposing to agility and they have the right arguments. For some, it's not applicable agility. So actually, now we are working what's the next level of the deployment of agility, that it becomes a standard mode, like the Kanban doing done mode of the work for traditional organizations.
And so what has been your biggest learning point in this process so far? Something that's helped either you personally or the organization grow?
Don't underestimate the wish of the people to learn and to change. There are big potential inside the organization. You just need to fire them up. Second is, remember, many of them are not digitally native. And when you start running with the digital natives, they become afraid because they don't know those technologies. And then they are opposing to them. It's actually fear of unknown. Mm-hmm. And this is my biggest learning point, actually, maybe in my career, is actually how people who are great experts and that would be willing to learn the new stuff actually becomes opponents of the change simply because of the fear of the unknown. And you need to find almost the personal format with each of them and help them that they embrace the new stuff. But when you help them, they are running like extremely fast.
I wanted to switch and move on to the A1 Digital Academy. So could you please tell me a little bit more about the Digital Academy and the focus of the Academy over the last year or so?
Yeah, 2 years ago, we have detected one issue. An issue was Many of our employees who are existing here are not skilled with the latest skills. Product owner, scrum master, big data analyst, machine learning, cybersecurity, process management and the improvements. And then we said, let's upskill and reskill existing employees, and let's create academy that will democratize the learning to all the organization. So everyone who is working very traditional jobs is having a chance to learn online or offline, individual, group, however, that they build their new skills. And then they can apply it in their everyday job, or they can rotate to go to another level of learning. With this, we actually made the target that actually 50% of our employees needs to be at least skilled, so upskilled or reskilled, into one digital skill needed for the future. And actually, this is something what we succeeded. We decided this year to extend it to 80%. So actually, 8 out of 10 of our employees needs to pass every year at least one new skill to be developed for them. This is investment in our people. For this, we invested a number of hundreds of thousands of euro to finance this investment into the employees and actually to enable them that they can use it in their everyday job.
And so what are some of the digital skills that you are seeing becoming more important? What are some of the core courses, for instance, that you're running at the moment?
So we are having typical courses which are called design thinking, product owner, scrum master, web development, cybersecurity, big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, 5G, very applicable to our telco business, mobile app development, process mining and process improvement. Now we are introducing for the next year cognitive automation, so enabling all those functionalities and all those technologies around the artificial intelligence.
And so are these courses open to everyone in the organization?
So basic level is democratized for everyone. Then advanced level, expert mentoring programs, or the very specific international deep dive courses on some technologies are very native to certain units. So all the units in technology and the IT and security will pass the cybersecurity, very extensive modern education. Machine learning and artificial intelligence is basic level are democratized. Advanced level with the mentoring and helping is actually tied to people who are needing it or will be needing it in their everyday life.
So as you are a leader in the organization, what advice would you give to other leaders in similar organizations or in similar situations who are going to start a transformation or have just begun one?
Communicate, communicate, communicate. Never stop communicating, because communication opens up people, remove the fear from them, and make them interested in learning new things. And second is, bring yourself the new generation. They are a great sparring partner who are born with the smartphones, with the screens, and they are living it in a different way than us leaders who are on the market for 20 plus years. And actually this inspiration is pushing you to a next level as well.
So you'll be presenting your session in the AI and digital track at the Getcha Congress this year. Could you please tell our attendees just a little more about that session?
I will very interactively show you how our journey passed from the day 1, 2 years ago till now, with giving you very practical recommendations what we did, and tell you where we failed and where we actually succeeded in each of the practical ways. And actually I would like as well to hear everyone other comments, make it very interactive, what to do differently to go to the next level.
Wonderful. So Finally, how can people get in contact with you if they wish to either learn more about your presentation or learn more about you and the company in particular?
I think the best way is the LinkedIn. I am a very active on LinkedIn, and most of those things we are working. It's already available in blog posts and articles and publishing on the LinkedIn, and actually via the messenger you can contact me very, very easily.